Because if you know who you are, and most of you do, and you learn at least, like, you don't have to be technical, but you need to know what you have to offer besides just personality and a place for people to come to feel welcomed. It'll make a big impact. People will remember that. And all we have to do is be who we are. It's not going to college. You don't have to learn how to be who you are. Community movements. Everybody combined is going to take off. We've got large groups of people from Africa, India, Bangladesh, Vietnam. There's people from China. There's people from South Korea. There's people from islands you never heard of, Papua New Guinea, Australia, Greenland. I mean, we have people from everywhere. And when we leave as a force like we are, the world will change. And we're going to be able to see it. I don't care how old you are. It'll happen. It'll be enough of a change that we'll all be able to see it. Education and learning and all that. That's what the platform is. And also, I think about, like everybody on the screen, Minnow. I've only known her a little while, not very long. And it's like I've known her my whole life. And Dr. Betty, the smile. She smiles, you smile, everybody smiles. They don't even know why they're smiling. And Jane, by accident, she was here. I saw her. I didn't really know who she was. She sent out a video. And I looked at it and I said, wow, that's pretty cool. And ever since then, everyone in the whole company knows who Jane is. Raphael, met him through Dan, through Daryl, and went to a webinar. He's real quiet, didn't say much, in fact, very little. Now I see him every day. Chris has met him and all that. Melanie, I just saw her a few weeks ago. She's here every day now. I'm so glad I met her. Narelle. Narelle's a workhorse. I don't mean to call you a horse, but you know what I mean. A work kangaroo, I guess I should say. But no, I mean, Narelle, what do I think of when I think of Narelle? Tenacity. She does not quit. Never, never, never quit. Then I get to my OTech guys. I met them in the corner of some webinar. They were hiding, but I dug them out of there. No, but I met them and I said, man, what a sharp bunch of guys. IT guys too, wow. My brain started ticking. I said, wait a minute. They can make an impact with everybody if we get them out there. Of course, when I first met them, if they talked to you, you wouldn't understand anything they were saying. They were too technical. But look how far they've come. Everybody knows who they are. And you can't say they didn't make an impact. That's what I'm talking about. And I guarantee it, you went to Collins or Oliver or any of them, hey, I'd like you to speak to 400 or 500 people. Bite me. There's no way. I don't want no parts of that. I'll give you a list. I can tell you what I think, but I don't want to get out. Look at them now. It's easy for them. Lily Lane, the classiest lady in Unpassive, right? From day one. Always pleasant, very super intelligent, always nice things to say. Then we got Chris Johnson. God, this is going to be rough. No, but I met Chris. I tell you, I met Chris 4 or 5 years ago, 4 years ago, I think. And he was in a meeting, and I'm looking around because I'm always looking at people like I'm shopping or something. I don't know why I do it. It's a habit of mine. But I try to look at people that just come across different. And he was sitting there and he's rocking back and forth. And I said, oh, the poor guy's blind. No, he's not. He's wringing his hands and rocking back and forth. And I said, oh, he's got to go tinkle. No, what it was is he wanted to say something so bad. All I had to do is say, hey, Johnson, you got boom. And that was it. And guess what? He hasn't shut up since. No, but you know what he did? A couple days later, I said, I really love the guy because he's got a big heart, right? And I said, I'm going to hang out with him. I didn't realize how much, by the way. So I said, hey, you want to go to Papua New Guinea? Chris sat there, tears running down his face. I'm looking, I'm going, what is he going to do? He goes, I want to buy 5 accounts for somebody in Papua New Guinea. That's what he did. First day we went. And he did. He bought 5 accounts for people there. And obviously, the funny thing about that, of course, I knew Ash for a long time, or way before that. And he was there. One of those times he was there, and I said, check out this guy, right? And he met Chris and fell in love with him. Absolutely. And he started thinking, oh, bless, and Chris Johnson. It happened almost instantly. So that you know how that went, but that's how it went down exactly. And I remember other time when Ash was going to go visit him and do a live at his kitchen table. No joke, because he was traveling that year. I think it was 2000, maybe 2001. I don't know. And when he was just about got there, Chris's mom passed away. And what do I do? I asked her, I don't know what you can do. We'll find out if he needs anything. So I was kind of the in-between. And then I kept asking, going back. And then Ash finally said, why am I asking you? I can ask my wife. So anyway, Ash bombarded him with all kinds of stuff that day, and because he loves his little Chris. But no, I mean, stuff that I'll never forget. And Sherry Dershoway, I've never seen anybody kinder and nicer. She's so nice. She's like Gina Leva. She'd lose a finger and say, well, I got 3 more, you know. She would never complain, never. And I'll never forget that. Hold on. Yeah, what am I thinking? He's telling me how many fingers I have. But no, I mean, that's, I get a card. And usually things like this in Unfastened happen when you're down a little bit. I get a card from her. And it really made me feel good. I said, wow, that's amazing. Little things like that. That's the kind of people we're surrounded by. Then you got Julie Brown Sugar Pierre, right? When I met her, she kind of scared me because I didn't know this chick is tough. Then we get into trivia, and I'm kind of a joker like Chris, and I kind of push the envelope. Then I realized Julie invented the freaking envelope, so she didn't push it. She flipped it upside down. Now I'm embarrassed. But anyway, she's a great lady. Started her own show. Unbelievable. Mama Do. I joke with Mama Do, and I tell you what I did wrong. And I work on this every day. I judged him as maybe just kidding around all the time and really not a serious guy. And one day he came on and talked in a webinar. Absolutely blew me away. And I said, well, I'll never look at him that way again. Well, I didn't look at him bad. I just didn't look at him as sincere. And he did a speech or something that blew me away. I write him every once in a while, every day now. Big-hearted, super, super wise, just a big-hearted, nice guy. And Abba, oh my God, I can't say it like Chris does, but my whole family fell in love with her and Minnow. They visited here and Dawn met them both. All the grandkids did. And they bring it up all the time. Is Ava coming back? Is Minnow coming? Yeah, they'll be back. But she was like part of the family. Very strong woman. Especially, I had some issues with some things in Bangladesh, certain people. I didn't know who to go to. I found out. I go to Ava. Very strong. In a country where maybe it's not as easy to be a strong woman, but she did it. It made a big, big impact on my life, and I believe everybody here. And then Franz, I just met Franz a few weeks ago. And the first thing I thought is, dang, where was he at the last 3 years? Because he's part of the family, right? I mean, you go to something, there's Franz, a real smart guy, nice guy, speaks a couple languages or 3, which makes me feel like an idiot, but a real nice guy. And everywhere I go, we meet these kind of people. So I thought I'd break the ice, and that's how I wanted to start at Minna. So it's all